there, my beautiful people. Welcome to Sun Delicious. I don't want to waste your time. Let's get straight to it. Let's talk about the one and only Rihanna. This woman has truly made a name for herself, not just as a chart topping artist, but also as a cultural icon with a reputation for her bad girl persona. But let's get real for a moment. Is this image of hers genuinely empowering for women, or is it just another clever marketing ploy designed to cash in on that edginess? I mean, people are drawn to her confidence, but how much of it is actually authentic? And how much of this is just all good branding? Now, we all know that Rihanna didn't just pop into our lives overnight. Remember when she first hit the scene, I think back in 2005, with her song Ponder Replay that goes, Mr. DJ song Ponder Replay, Mr. DJ, ah, yes, that song. Back then, she was this fresh faced girl from Barbados, charming us with her sweet voice and an undeniable talent. But as the years rolled on, we witnessed a transformation. With her album Good Girl Gone Bad, she began shedding that innocent image and embracing something even more fierce. It was like she flipped a switch and suddenly she was all about the rebellion. The title itself was a declaration, a loud shout saying, Hey, I'm not just a pretty face, I can be bad too. Ooh. We've seen Rihanna evolve through songs like Umbrella and so many of her songs. The song Umbrella, oh my god, that song is all about pushing boundaries, exploring sexuality and embracing desire. It wasn't just a catchy tune, it was a bold statement in a world that often tells women to keep their sexuality under wraps. And don't get me twisted on this, don't get me started on her iconic looks, from her sheer dresses to barely their outfits. She flaunts her body unapologetically. That's a form of empowerment, isn't it? Or is it just a clever way to keep us talking and tuning in? Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. For many women, Rihanna's bad girl image is liberating. It's like a breath of fresh air. In a society that often tells women to, to be in boxes, to shrink themselves, she's challenging those snobs and telling us, hey, it's okay to be fierce. It's okay to take control of your sexuality. She's saying, I am who I am and I won't apologize for it. That kind of energy can be incredibly empowering, especially for young women trying to figure out their identities in a world that often dictates how they should act or look. But but hold on for a second. Let's not forget about the marketing machine behind all of this. Rihanna's persona isn't just her personal brand, it's a carefully curated image that has been crafted over time. Every single outfit, every daring movement, every daring performance, and every headline is a piece of a puzzle designed to keep us fascinated and so engaged. And we eat it up, oh my god, like nobody's business. The question is, how much of that empowerment is genuine and how much is it just a product of branding? Now, take a look at the way her music and public appearances have been marketed. It's like the ultimate game of cat and mouse, keeping us guessing and wanting more. Rihanna has built a brand around this idea of a bad girl. This is really who she is, or is it just a character she plays for the cameras? This makes you wonder if we are celebrating her true self or just a falling, you know? Are we actually celebrating her or just falling for a well-crafted persona that keeps her at this forefront of pop culture? Let's consider the impact of this on her fans, particularly the young women who idolize her so much. Rihanna's image empowers many young women to embrace their true selves, encouraging them to be bold and unapologetically, all these beautiful things. And I mean, songs like Diamonds and Girl Better Have My Money. Yeah, it's not Girl Better Have My Money, but for the sake of YouTube, I'm not gonna say that B word. And those songs are like anthems of confidence and self worth. They scream empowerment, but at the same time, we have to ask ourselves, what message are we really sending? Is it possible that this so called empowerment is tied up in some hypersexualization? When young women see Rihanna in her sheer dresses and hearing her provocative lyrics, they might think that's the only way to be powerful. They might feel pressured to conform to the standards of edginess. And while it's fantastic to celebrate individuality, we have to be careful about the narratives that we promote. Are we empowering them, or are we perpetuating a cycle of objectification? Rihanna isn't just a musician, guys. She's also a business woman. Her ventures into fashion and beauty with Fenty. Oh my god. Oh, what a beautiful brand. What a beautiful brand. That's incredibly powerful. But even with these achievements, the question lingers, are we celebrating her success as an artist and entrepreneur, or are we still wrapped up in that bad girl image? And let's face it, it's easy to love the idea of a bad girl who owns her sexuality, but when it comes down to it, we can separate that from her brand. Now, that's the question. My question is, who is Rihanna without this bad girl persona? Rihanna's image has undoubtedly influenced countless of young women, but as fans, we must also navigate the complexities of what that influence means. It's very important to recognize the journey Rihanna has taken. She's faced so much criticism, especially for her choices in relationships, yet, despite all the scrutiny, she remained true to herself. That resilience can inspire so many to embrace their flaws and imperfections. But is that enough? Shouldn't empowerment go beyond just being true to yourself? Hmm? That's my question. If you have an answer to this question, then please answer me. Shouldn't it also involve lifting others up instead of relying so much just on shock value? Now we can't ignore the double standards at play here. When we think about male artists who push boundaries, they are often celebrated as rebels or visionaries. Think of stars like Kanye West or even Lil Wayne. But when it comes to female artists, there seems to be a harsher lens through which they are viewed. So, why is it that Rihanna can shake things up but still faces backlash for her choices? It's almost as if society wants to keep women in a certain box, but Rihanna refuses to fit in. She challenges the notion that women should be apologetic, for their desires or achievements. But at what cost? The constant scrutiny can be so exhausting, and it makes you wonder whether the empowerment she embodies is truly sustainable. So here we are, left grappling with the question, is Rihanna's bad girl persona truly liberating, or is it just another layer of marketing? The reality is that it's like it's likely a bit of both when you look at it. Rihanna has managed to carve out some space for herself where she can explore a sexuality and identity while still maintaining a brand that keeps her relevant. At the end of the day, her journey invites us to think critically about empowerment in pop culture. We can admire Rihanna for breaking barriers and challenging norms, but we must also question the narratives that come with it. Are we celebrating true empowerment, or are we just buying into a marketing scheme? Now, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is Rihanna a bad girl, or is Rihanna's bad girl persona empowering, or is it just another clever way designed to keep us hooked? Let's chat in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. And please do note that my comment section is a safe space for everyone. So get in there and tell me what you think of Rihanna. And please, even if you are such a huge fan of Rihanna, we need you to be completely honest about what you think about all of this. Is this bad girl persona empowering, or is just a clever way to make more money, knowing that she's gonna get more women following her because women want to be so empowered, stuff like that. So thank you so much, people, for watching, listening to me as I speak. And please, please, please go to that comment section and answer me. What do you think of her? I'm asking Rihanna's haters and I'm asking Rihanna's lovers. I'm asking Rihanna's fans. Just be honest. You are safe. And once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, bye and toodles.